successful. Certainly, I'm the N, the A to the S-I-R. If I wasn't, I must have been my way staring out my
Like, we focus on gameplay for this event, and they come in with very fresh perspectives of 23, right? So they've been on it all year long, so their brains there, they're still using like kind of exploits or things that they really like in 23 to try to be successful. So they come in trying to do those things right away, and they see that a lot of things have been fixed or changed. And so for us, it's helpful for them to remember, because we've been in the trenches for so long. Like, some of the things that they thought they'd be complaining about, like, oh yeah, we fixed that 3 months ago. And so it's
And coming down the stretch here, Greg, a lot left to decide, especially for teams on the playoff bubble.
And, Kevin, the play-in tournaments add another level of complexity. I'll say this. The league now has more teams fighting all the way to the end.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Lou Dort. Then it's Williams. And it's Holmgren in at the 7th. Now here's Dort. Following the miss by Fred VanVleet. A second chance effort. Holmgren can't hit. And here's Toronto, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, and that one, unbelievable shooting display, especially from long range. That turned out to be the difference.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
And the jump by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
VanVleet against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Siakam. Good on the 13-footer. Siakam's got his second basket of the night.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
And here are the Raptors now. The Thunder making the shot. Nobody near Barnes. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Dort. A three-pointer, no good. The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Barnes outside. Back to King. At the elbow, it's Siakam. 5 to shoot, and he slams it one-handed.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Daigneault for a minute. They were frustrated to lose their first game against this team. He told me we have to be even more aggressive getting to the rim and scoring inside tonight. Kevin, it certainly is their strength. It makes sense to go that way. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now here's VanVleet. Coming off a solid outing against Denver. Anunoby in the corner. Launches it. It's good from long range.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job of drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
here's Van Vliet after the miss from Chet Holmgren. King, the pass to Barnes. Back to King, and it's blocked.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And the Raptors with the ball. To the paint. Against the rim with a two-handed slam.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 9-point game. Here's Holmgren. Misses and the dry spell continues.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring. The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
At a moment now, look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Raptors.
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. But they've been fun to watch.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Thunder shoot their first free throws of the night.
And they shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
And Williams drops them both. Raptors leading by 9. King inside. Siakam, right side. Back to King. Raptors moving the ball around. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
The kick out to Williams. Sinks the triple. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
Boy, wide open teammate. Really pretty pass by Lou Dort. No hesitation there.
Pass to Anunoby. Kick out to King. Van Vliet outside. To the middle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from the baseline. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's a unique type of player. Chet with great length and skill. But the keys to reaching his potential will be durability and improving his strength.
Hey, Greg, Holmgren is thin, but as we both know, he's very tough.
He's aggressive and willing to take contact at both ends. He's also strong mentally. Can't wait to see what the future holds for this young man.
Pass to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Down low. Good. Nice job down low. He has 6.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now here's Williams. He's got 7, and there's the call on Boss. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
To the inside. Here's Giddey. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, it looked like the defense was perfectly positioned. Outstanding contest. And Josh Giddey says, I don't care. I'm scoring anyway.
Over in the corner, Barnes. Back to King. Giddey against Anunoby. King, the pass to Anunoby. No good with the triple.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
The pass to Holmgren. Williams up on top. From 11 feet away, again the Thunder score.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
King, the pass to Anunoby. Back to King. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. Some changes for Toronto. Pirtle, he's checked in for Siakam. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Scotty Barnes. And Flynn subbed in for Fred VanVleet. During the last decade, from 2010 on, Doris, the Thunder had the second most wins in the NBA.
It's mind-boggling to consider that. That was clearly during the Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden era. The Spurs had the most in that time frame. What that can tell you, though, is small market teams can win in the NBA.
Here's Dort. The Raptors getting the bucket. Here's Robinson Earl. Pass to Joe. Dort with the ball. Shot clock at 6. The 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Flynn the pass to King. He dishes it to Pirtle. Thunder with the rebound. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense in that one. Really got the shots they wanted.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
Here's Dort. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is unselfish, and he's got excellent passing skills. Pretty play there.
The kick out to Porter. Pass to Anunoby. Misses the layup.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Pass to Pakusevsky. Tries again. And he sinks the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And there's the pass to Porter. Toronto working the ball around now. Anunoby passes to King. Pakusevsky grabs the miss. Pakusevsky's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Inside, King with the steal. And he bangs it home with one hand.
At 7 foot, you do not have to go far to reach the rim. Pokusevsky, easy money.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. King, the pass to Flynn, kicks to Porter. To the inside, here's King. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. King's got 10 points. Well, you look back at how MP's NBA career started, the draft night booing, and then, Greg, amazing to think how now beloved he has become.
Yeah, you know, fans can be fickle, and that's a good and bad thing. MP has played great and won fans over here in a hurry. In a few years, though, nobody will even remember he was booed on draft night.
The shot's good. Robinson Earl's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
King outside. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Here's Robinson Earl. That puts them in the lead. He has 7.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. And the Raptors, Doris, with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle.
Siakam finds Barnes. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. So for Oklahoma City right now, they've got Josh Giddey. Williams is out there with Holmgren. And it's Robinson Earl in at the 4 spot. Giddey the pass to Holmgren. Here's Joe. He's got 6. Clock is at 3. Shoots over Anunoby. Here's Holmgren. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Holmgren's got the lead up to 1 now for Oklahoma City. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Boss, in that last matchup against the Nuggets, put on a show. He had 44 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Well, we know the NBA has worked to get rid of the hard foul doors, and the league has done a great job of doing that. What has contributed, though, to that line of thinking?
Well, I think any play can be reviewed, Kevin, and that's a good thing because if it's a non-basketball play, then you open yourself up to a flag or two. The punishment is significant enough to discourage the action. I love the rule changes as it relates to this particular infraction.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Oklahoma City.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
We've got a lot of game left, but boy, they are doing a tremendous job on the offensive glass.
Back to Giddey. Out left to the wing. Outside Williams from past the arc. He can't get it to go. So the Raptors will take it the other way. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
Thunder have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Passes it to Joe. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. From deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. 14 points for Williams. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
It's rebounded by Giddey. Oklahoma City's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. 3-pointer. Toronto grabs the miss. King, right side. Pass to Anunoby. Back to King. Van Vliet, right side. On the wing, Barnes. Pass to King. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. On deep. He can't get that one to fall.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
And Giddey gets it to go.
That's outstanding footwork by Josh Giddey. Finish in the painted area. I can do that too.
And the Raptors call time here.
Give it up once again for your Northside crew.
Raptors trail by 4. The pass to Anunoby. It's rebounded by Giddey. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And it's finishes like that which have helped them build this lead here in the first half.
Shots good by Siakam.
Well, desire. Pascal Siakam has a ton of that. He's overcome so much in his life. You think a little bump in the road is going to stop him?
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Back to Williams. 6 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Joe can't get it to go. Toronto trailing. Siakam left side. Got it. Good job in the low post. Siakam's got 12 in the game. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Van Vliet outside. Back to King. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. 16 points for Boss.
Well, we know that Fred Van Vliet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Giddey finds Williams. Here's Joe. Passes it to Williams. And he's good on the 3-ball. Williams has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
Pass to Anunoby. Barnes outside. King, the pass to Anunoby. Lets the 3 fly. Nailed from 3-point land. Anunoby's got the game tied up here for Toronto. Oklahoma City has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Pass to Robinson Earl. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Young's checked in for the Raptors. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They've led by as many as 11 points. To the paint. King, the pass to Young. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Down low. Here's Holmgren.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Barnes passes to King. Back to Barnes. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Clock at 6. King outside. Fires from the corner. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander off his feet and sends it back.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside Williams. Top of the key, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. You've got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And the Thunder with some changes. Pokusevski's come in for Holmgren. And it's Dort in for Williams. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So great profile for a modern NBA defense.
That is Lou Dort coming with bad intentions, folks.
Anunoby, good. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Oklahoma City's gone for the 3-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Dort with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander showed you he's not afraid to draw contact. Now gets to the free throw line.
Pirtle, he's checked in for Toronto. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for OG Anunoby. Barnes, right side. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Dort.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
On the Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Here's Robinson Earl. Covered by Van Vliet. Akusevsky. And the pass to Robinson Earl. Left side Williams. They shoot again. That shot missing. Nice D from Porter.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
King, the pass to Van Vliet. Barnes against Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hakusevsky's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first half. Dort. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Doris, in your opinion, how does Luke Dort stack up with the best undrafted? So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
The score is your Raptors 65, the Thunder 66. Fans, we need you to get.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boss has been sensational.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Red Van Vliet out there with Anunoby. And it's King at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. Passes to Anunoby. Now King. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. They get the rebound. Pass to Siakam. Now here's Van Vliet. And a miss there on the triple.
Now, I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Pass to Dort. 90 seconds now into the second half. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Giddey. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Kings got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. There's the pass to Siakam. Chalk up 2 there. Siakam's got 14 points for the game.
There's no hesitation in catch-and-shoot situations for Pascal Siakam. He has turned himself into a legitimate threat.
Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with it. Guarded now by Barnes. And Dort gets it to go. And it's 7 points for Lou Dort.
Listen, that is all you can do defensively. Lou Dort, at times, is just going to make tough shots.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
They had a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Here's Anunoby. The good-looking shot from the wing. 15 points in the game. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. And he jams it with authority.
Well, you have got to be impressed with Josh Giddey's awareness of where his teammates are at all times.
Passes it to Siakam. Back to King. Raptors moving the ball around. Van Vliet on the wing. Back to King. Takes it out to Siakam. Clock at 4. Here's Anunoby. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
For your Raptors, OG Anunoby at the line for 2.
All free throws good from Anunoby. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 points in the game. Giddey kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Williams. Outside, Dort. No good. And Toronto will come the other way.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge. I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Williams. Holmgren's got 14 points.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
King, the pass to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Outside Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Floats it up there for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Opportunistic shake. Gilgeous-Alexander gets one to go.
Toronto calls timeout.
Wise beyond his years, Giddey has a great feel for the game and terrific court vision.
Well, the other thing you love, Greg, is the size he gives you out of the backboard. Obviously, he needs to improve his consistency from range, but he's got all the tools you must have if you're going to be an all-star in the NBA.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Joe's checked in. Barnes outside. Back to King. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. To the middle. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Pass to Joe. Now the dish to Holmgren. Lays it up and banks it in. Holmgren's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
King, the pass to Siakam. Got a hand on it. Now Dort. 7 points in the game. And there's the call on Voss. That'll be his second foul of the game. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams kicks to Holmgren. That one rolling around and rims out.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
That's it, and the Oklahoma City leaders cut down to 1 on the bucket from Anunoby.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
Oklahoma City's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe. He kicks it to Williams. Outside, Dort. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Joe passes to Holmgren. Shoots over King. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. The lead is 2. Van Vliet finds Anunoby. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Boy, that's the...
So it's Toronto now. So for Oklahoma City right now, Holmgren is out there with Williams. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. 5 on the clock. Barnes can't get it to go.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Inside. Doubled by King. There's Williams with the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Van Vliet looking around. And here is Anunoby. Fires for 3. Yep, it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Van Vliet.
Well, Fred Van Vliet has become a true impact player. This guy remarkably consistent from deep.
Williams with a clean look, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
King, the pass to Van Vliet. Barnes against Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Boy, guys, when you think about the prototypical modern wing, Scotty Barnes, the reigning Rookie of the Year, certainly fits that mold, already proving to be a well-rounded two-way player.
And with Barnes, he's only scratching the surface of how good he can be.
GA, there is no question about that. Barnes is on the fast track to becoming a star. Why? Because he can score, defend, rebound, and even serve as a playmaker if need be. This is about developing those skills continuously and becoming more consistent.
The Thunder leading by 9. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Pass to Giddey. Shot clock at 6. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from outside. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter start. Van Vliet with the bucket.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Now the pass to Giddey. And here is Holmgren. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. King outside. Van Vliet on the wing. Anunoby with it. Barnes passes to King. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And again, Toronto with the triple.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Barnes against Williams. Pass to Giddey. Shoots. Oklahoma City keeps it going. A new shot clock of 14 seconds. Goes up again. Holmgren can't hit. Raptors trail by 4. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Siakam passes to King. Van Vliet against Gilgeous-Alexander. Siakam inside the three-point line. No good on that one. So the Thunder will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game is the first and last of their home schedule. That one goes. Count it.
This guy is showing off his entire offensive package right now. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander in full effect.
Here's King. Pass to Anunoby. Toronto working the ball around now. King with it. Dort covering. King, the pass to Anunoby. Drills it from outside. Anunoby's got 22.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Van Vliet. Williams.
Well, there's tremendous defensive versatility with Pascal Siakam. He's got reach, he's got length, he's got timing, and he's got quickness.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
And Gilgeous Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. It's a one-point game. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. He's obviously pretty happy. He said, I know they're not going to take us lightly next time. He knew what the deal was with that underdog role coming into the game.
Thank you, David. Down low, here's Siakam. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Giddey with the bounce pass. Pass to Dort. Back to Gilgeous Alexander. Now, here's Holmgren. 6 to shoot. King with the steal. Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. Gilgeous Alexander against Barnes. The pass to King. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Offensive rebound. Kick out to King. Giddey against Van Vliet. Shot clock at 5. Back to King. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Well, solid execution. Fred Van Vliet is just so steady. This guy always makes the right basketball play.
Passes to Dort. Back to Williams. And they get it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Raptors.
They've been in the zone from mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they've found in that space.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Kept alive. Outside for Gilgeous Alexander. Williams against Siakam. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Williams.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Gilgeous Alexander passes to Dort. Here's Giddey. Right wing. Holmgren kicks to Dort. On the wing, Giddey. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Toronto with the ball. They're on a 20-6 run. And another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Giddey finds Dort. There's Williams. Hits the front of the rim and out. Raptors leading by 5. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Oklahoma City's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Toronto's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Siakam passes to King. Here's Anunoby. Buries it from 3-point range. Anunoby's got 12 points here in the second half.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Giddey. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Now, this is going to help Josh Giddey's game. Boy, the confidence will rise if he can make these catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Dort with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. Over in the corner, Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. Plenty of space. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And he's someone the defense should be keying on, especially in this moment.
I think he takes that kind of defense as a sign of disrespect, and he was more than happy to accept the challenge.
Under trailing by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Giddey. Now Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes back up. And Holmgren lays it in. Holmgren's got 20 points.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Barnes looking around. Giddey against Anunoby. And stolen by Giddey. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Dort wide open. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Raptors leading by 3. Pass to Anunoby. Now, here's Siakam. Back to King. To the inside. Another possession, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge. He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. And Giddey gets it to go.
Wow, Josh Giddey might be young, folks, but a fearless, big-time bucket right there.
Van Vliet on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. King, the pass to Van Vliet. Back to King. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Feeds it to Holmgren. Shoots over King. Some solid defensive work there from King. And here are the Raptors now. They trail by 1. Siakam passes to King. On the wing, Barnes. 18 feet out. Good!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They trail by 1. 29 seconds left in the game. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Chet Holmgren.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
We need you to dance loud right now for your North Side Crew. Small crew, big hearts.
29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. It's in!
What a moment for Gilgeous-Alexander in the clutch. Yes, sir.
Back to Barnes. Van Vliet outside. There's the pass to King. Van Vliet against Gilgeous-Alexander. And they get it back. From the arc. Right between the eyes.
Well, Fred Van Vliet does this consistently. Big-time moment. He's ready to meet it, guys.
And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. What a show they put out here at home tonight.